Are you looking to learn more about serverless compute engine and to scale your Kubernetes or container workloads? Guess what? Not only do I have the tool for you, I have the person to tell you about it. I'm John Myer, and this is the Daily Tech Show. Today, we're talking with a good friend of mine, Dr. Cloud DC, a.k.a. Chuck Frye, about Spot's product called Ocean, a serverless compute engine for scaling your Kubernetes or container workloads, leveraging Spot instances, scales based on the pod's needs, CPU memory reservations that scale your infrastructure. Oh, and if you're interested in learning more about Kubernetes, check out my latest video right here with John Slaughter, that explains Kubernetes and where it comes from. Now, before I bring Chuck on the show, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and the notification. Also comment because we have some great content on the way. Now, it's time to bring the Doctor of Cloud, Chuck Frye, onto the show to help us understand Ocean. Chuck, my man, welcome back.
Oh, John, thank you for having me. Whew. I'm tired.
Wow. Wait, why are you tired? Why are you tired?
Yeah, I've been swimming for hundreds of miles, thousands of miles, really. I got stuck in a little seaweed bed here. So I got to get the seaweed off. But yeah, just swimming in the ocean on my way to Tokyo. 2021, baby. Olympics, here I come.
Now, wait a second, Chuck. Is this a bad time? Because we're here to talk about Spot's product, Ocean, and you're going to give us a little bit of insight on that, right? Is this okay?
Totally fine. Yeah. No, I'm happy to take a little pit stop here. I'm somewhere in the middle of, I don't know, one of the oceans, I think Pacific maybe. And I happen to have like a Zoom ready to go. So yeah, we can film now. That works for me.
All right, cool, Chuck. I'm glad you can always join this show again and again and again. You've been our go-to expert in the past for Spot products. Could you help us understand this product by Spot called Ocean?
Yeah, happy to, John. So Ocean, basically, it's a vast, very large body of water that has many types of species and fish and even humans like myself who swim in it, and it's connected to the cloud too, because it's all part of nature, so there's like water involved and waves and
wait, Chuck.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought Ocean is Spot's solution for container and Kubernetes infrastructure. It takes care of that array of infrastructure management tasks so that the infrastructure and application teams can, focus actually on applications, knowing that the infrastructure is continuously optimized. And when we're talking about optimized, we aren't just talking about infrastructure it's running on, but optimal performance, right sizing, and that cool bin packing Tetris-like feature, but creating a real serverless container experience.
Yeah, actually, on second thought, that does seem correct. So that is what I was going to go with myself, actually.
Okay. Does it have anything to do with the Kubernetes?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it has everything to do with Kubernetes. There's cubes and netting and, that kind of stuff.
And you were going to tell us a little bit more about Ocean and, the explanation of, those Kubernetes container environment. Can you give us a little more insights on it?
Yeah. I'd be happy to, but might need a little help here.
Oh, okay. Well, before DC tells us more about Ocean, if you need Dr. Cloud's detailed explanation of Kubernetes, take a look up here for what the heck is Kubernetes. Now, Chuck, I'm sorry, DC, how about just a little bit more about Ocean?
Yeah, well, there's
wait a second. Chuck, you know what? I think I need to help you out again. And in fact, let's utilize that iPad that we used in our previous one. So I have a really cool way to send it to you. Are you ready, Chuck?
Sure, I guess so. Oh,
how about that?
Wow, that was fast. Okay. Yeah,
Now, Chuck, if you could read a few of those key bullet points for Ocean to help our audience out.
yeah, actually, John, I have it right here in my head. So happy to. Well, so Ocean provides a few key components, such as automated provisioning of compute nodes for clusters utilizing the most cost-effective pricing, whether it's spot, reserved, and on-demand instances. Also, Ocean helps provide automated cluster scaling based on analysis and understanding of your containers and resource requirements. And finally, Ocean offers observability into containers that identifies containers' actual resource usage to recommend ideal container sizing.
Wow, Dr. Cloud, just by getting that iPad in a few moments, you're becoming our next go-to expert on Ocean. How about a couple more questions around it?
Yeah, happy.
All right. Does Ocean work with my reserve instances, savings plan spot instances, and lastly, on demand?
Great question. And the answer is yes. Yes, it does for all those above.
Well, Chuck, DC, Dr. Cloud, are you telling me that even though Spot Ocean can provide the best cost optimization for my container environment, there are so many more benefits to utilizing Ocean?
Yes, I am telling you that there's a whole lot more benefits.
Well, all right, moving on a little bit more about Ocean. Can you give us a little bit of insight, excuse the pun there, on the recently released product called Ocean Insights?
Yeah, I love puns, so I'm happy to give you a little insight onto Ocean Insights. So Ocean Insights is an analytical tool that will give you a full view of your clusters and the potential impact Ocean will have on your environments. In addition, it automatically performs operations that you would traditionally have to do on your own within public cloud providers.
Now, one more thing. I also heard that they have this product called OceanCD that they released during Spotlight. What is that about?
Well, it's contrary to popular belief, it's not a compact disc that plays ocean sounds. It's actually OceanCD can solve the most painful aspects of modern delivery release cycles. All you have to do is commit a little code, John, and OceanCD takes care of operations, automation, and monitoring to ensure SLOs and production health.
Well, don't be fear of committing that little bit of code. And don't forget to check Chuck Frye out on the next release here of him about Spot and Elasta Group up above. Also, remember, if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, drop down in the comments below what you think. All right, last thing before we wrap up there, DC, anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, absolutely. How about the fact that I'm going to go ahead and give myself 2 gold medals right here for my performance today.
Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, I would probably give you at least 1.5 stars, but I like the 2 medals.
2 gold medals. And you know what else I have? 2
what ties. Else do you have? Oh,
2 ties,
2 ties are back. Now, before we wrap it up there, DC, what do you got on the side of your cap?
My little nod to my good buddy.
Oh, Mr. Phelps. All right. Nice.
Mr. Phelps. Yeah, he's a good, close personal friend of mine. We trained together. I kind of made him the swimmer that he is today. And I'm also working on helping him become an expert in the cloud as well, because he kind of wants to transition from being in the water to being in the cloud.
You know, outside of the pool there, I saw a couple of news articles about him being in the cloud at a nice, awesome party. But moving on, well, the last thing we'd like to add about the Olympics, go USA.
Go USA. Go
for the gold.
Gold.
Thank you, everybody. And thank you, DC, for this awesome event.
Thank you, John. Just got to swim a few more miles. Here I go.